Hello, can you hear me? Kann man mich hören? Okay, sieht nicht so schlecht aus. Ich glaube, jetzt läuft das Dingens. Nein, Tastaturwechsel habe ich nicht. Ich habe sonst keine. Ich glaube, bleiben mal bei Standard. It works, great. Okay, cool. By the way, grüezi. Ja, grüezi, Shiny Apple. Hoffe, dir geht's gut. Hoffe, man versteht mich einigermaßen. Ja, wir sind hier beim 6. und damit letzten Stint des Digital Endurance Series 9 Stunden von Lago Maggiore. Momentan sieht es gar nicht mal so unspannend aus. Wir haben hier sehr, sehr knappe Abstände. Wir haben momentan das führende Team, Team DLL, führt 27 Sekunden. Ja, sind es 30 Sekunden. Führt es vor ARC 2 und etwa eine Minute vor der RRC. Also um den Sieg werden wir wohl nicht bekämpfen können, aber ein Podestplatz sieht gar nicht mal so schlecht aus. Beim Rest muss ich dann noch mal schauen, wie die Platzierung aussieht. Wenn noch jemand mit mir co-kommentieren möchte, dann darf er natürlich gerne in die Party gehen. So, wen haben wir so für den letzten Stint? Wir haben Alex, der ist den zweiten Stint gefahren, war sehr schnell. Dann haben wir Jackal, der hat die letzten 2 Stunden, nein, die letzten 3 Stints oder so hat er jetzt kommentiert. Jetzt darf er endlich mal wieder fahren. Dann haben wir COC Olaf. Ich glaube, der fährt für das Team. Für welches? Ist es COC 1 oder COC 2? Mal schauen. Wir haben da irgendwo noch so eine Liste. Ja, da stehen die Fahrzeuge gar nicht drauf. Schade. Kann ich also nicht ganz sagen. Dann haben wir F1R Knäppchen für F1R1. HSR Mani. Der fährt für die Night Shift League. Dann haben wir Monsch 84. Der Landsmann. Der fährt für F1R. Was ist das? 3. F1R3. Dann der Wehmann CKMY für die TEG, die Entrance Group. F1R Veteraner, der fährt glaube ich für F1R2. Dann Shishiman, mein Liga-Kollege, fährt für RC2. Comrade AFC ist mein Teamkollege, fährt für RC1. Dann haben wir PPL Racing Gamer, fährt für das einzige PPL-Team. Dann haben wir ARC Inman, der fährt für ARC 1. Alex ARC 2 und Slim Jesus, der fährt glaube ich für COC 2. Ja, COC 2 ist das ziemlich sicher. So. Hi Comfy, Strong Last Stint. Ja, thank you Boris Suprak. However, my last stint and my first stint weren't particularly good, and then unfortunately, in the last stint I had to switch on my TV again because it said in 5 minutes I will shut down. That's unfortunate timing, and in the end I missed the mark for the 47th lap by 5 seconds or so. Ah, danke, Rufus. Ja, Rufus hätte eigentlich mein ursprünglicher Teamkollege sein sollen. Wir hätten eigentlich beide für das Alpha-Team fahren sollen. RC, aber dann ist leider bei Rufus das Lenkrad kaputt gegangen. Und ja, schade. Aber ja, im Endeffekt nicht so tragisch. So, wie ich sehe, wird der Stream bald mal gestartet. Das Rennen. Ja, es geht ab ins Finale. Die letzten 1,5 Stunden stehen noch an. Ich bin gespannt, wie es hier laufen wird. Auf einen guten letzten Stint. DLL vor ARC2 vor RRC1. Hoffen wir mal, dass alles gut läuft hier mit dem Start. Ja, sieht gut aus, gehen alle ohne Fehler ins Rennen. Und los geht's. Jekyll muss jetzt seine Führungsposition verteidigen. Und fährt als erster in die erste Kurve. Comrade gleich mal das Hinterteil von Alex am anschauen. Oh, da ist etwas nicht gut. Restart. Da ist etwas nicht gut. Schade, schade. Ja, dumm gelaufen. Scheint wohl doch irgendein Startbug gewesen zu sein. Need a Stuck Check. Ja, Knäppchen sollte jetzt da vielleicht auch noch rausgehen. Und währenddessen gehe ich mir mal kurz was zu essen holen. Ich habe leider nichts mehr gegessen, habe Hunger. Moment. Also, jetzt wird natürlich kurz mal so ein Test-Rennen gestartet. Währenddessen kann ich mal kurz etwas essen. Okay, nun bin ich wieder da. Der Salat muss warten. Please no strolling. Ja, ich gebe mir Mühe. Also dann gibt es jetzt als erstes mal den Grid-Check, einen Stock-Check, also einfach mal ein Einrundenrennen, wo getestet wird, ob alle fahren können. Wie gesagt, einfach ein kurzes Einrundenrennen. Und es gibt einige Leute, die feststecken hier. Die nicht groß weitergekommen. Schade. Der Stock-Check hat also soweit nicht funktioniert. Müsste auch eigentlich beenden, ansonsten ist da gar keiner mehr weitergekommen. Und irgendwie kommen viele Leute rein, die eigentlich gar nichts hier zu suchen haben. Naja, um es kurz zu machen, es geht für DLL und ARC um den Sieg. Ich denke kaum, dass RAC hier noch ein Wort mitreden wird. Aber für ARC und DLL ist es sehr wichtig, wie das Ganze dann herauskommt. Denn die ARC muss 30 Sekunden Vorsprung herausholen zu DLL. Weil dann würden sie gewinnen. Und DLL hingegen muss natürlich in diesen 30 Sekunden bleiben. Sie brauchen den Sieg nicht unbedingt, aber ja, wäre natürlich schön. Die erste Runde war jetzt mal ziemlich cool anzuschauen. Hoffen wir mal, dass dann später alles läuft. So. Dann haben wir das mal beendet. Und damit ist der letzte Stint vorbei. Nee, natürlich nicht. Quatsch. Ach übrigens, ich gönne mir jetzt nach diesem Rennen mal ein Bier. Ich glaube, das habe ich verdient. Charles fragt mich gerade, ob ich die maximale größte Lobby auf 15 reduzieren könnte. Es gibt nur ein Problem, ich bin nicht Lobbyhost. I saw all left but this fun on the start. Ja, natürlich alles andere als gut. Okay, vom Discord bekommen wir gerade die Info, dass vielleicht eine neue Lobby gestartet werden sollte. Und in dieser Lobby muss dann derjenige, der Probleme hatte, in diesem Fall Olaf, muss als erster rein. Und erst dann alle anderen. Naja, kann man ja mal probieren. Damit ist die Lobby jetzt mal geschlossen. Wir müssen warten, bis eine neue aufgeht. Darf aber dann noch nicht joinen. Das wird dann über Discord gesagt, wann ich darf. Close the lobby, all drive, delete the cache and join. Mache ich auch gleich. Dreimal, das schadet nicht. Das ist der letzte Start. Der letzte Restart. Danach wird keine neue Lobby mehr erstellt. Dann wird einfach gefahren. Also neue Lobbys offen, dürfen aber noch nicht joinen. Erst Olaf rein und dann dürfen wir erst rein. Rang aufgestiegen in Discord, das ist mir eigentlich jetzt scheißegal. Gigi ist zu früh reingegangen, deshalb hat es gar keinen Zweck hier. Jetzt müsste man die Lobby nochmal neu erstellen. Puh. Ei. Ja, tut mir leid, dass ich im Moment einfach nichts Besseres sagen kann. Gonna have to reset the lobby if you want Olaf to go in first. If somebody else joins, can mess with connections. Ja, ist egal, wir gehen jetzt einfach mal rein. Ansonsten muss halt dann Racing Gamer nochmal die Lobby schließen und neu starten. I probably also need to switch to English sometimes. Well, at the moment It looks like we have our lobby here. I don't know if Olaf now needs to join first. Is he in now? Yes, he's in. And now we have to wait that Olaf joins first. Need a Stock Check now. Okay, aber jetzt eben zuerst muss Olaf rein. Sheesh. Come on. Olaf needs to join first, they said. Somehow they aren't listening. Well, we can wait all day if this continues like this. Well, we're still waiting here. Stock check. If there's still issues, then move them to the back and go. Any more is time wasting. Well, I don't care. But we have been having issues long enough now. I think we need to start sometimes. If we don't start in a reasonable time, then we will never finish. Here we have Jekyll trying to drift with his car. Tire warming at its finest, but now he crashed. Then we have Klippchen. Wehmann. Yes, the BMW M6. I also tried this car to evaluate if it's any good on this track, but sadly it wasn't. I wasn't pleased with it. Okay. Do a stock check, then if someone is stuck, put them at the back of the grid and start the full race. Ugh. Oh damn, indeed. We started at 11:30 this morning. Yeah, the race, not the quali. Go TG, go CRV, Mann. Hoffentlich klappt das bald alles. Ja, das hoffe ich natürlich auch. Motorfehlfunktion für den Jekyll. Ja, jetzt sieht es vielleicht wieder besser aus. Langsam wird es spät, habe auch Frühschicht. Lol. Ja, offenbar müssen einige Leute morgen arbeiten. Und Comrade geht auch rückwärts. Sie haben alle ihren Spaß. Ist gut. überhaupt? Ah doch, haben wir. So. Also jetzt gibt es vielleicht einen Stuck-Check, so wie es aussieht. Wenn der gut verläuft. Wenn das gut läuft, dann können wir endlich starten, das letzte Rennen. Und danach wären wir auch mal bald fertig. Wäre schön. Jekyll mal schön am Driften hier. Und jetzt geht's in den Stuck-Check. Also mal schauen, wie das läuft. Okay, kommt Leute. Das muss doch klappen hier. Ja, das sieht gut aus. Das sieht gut aus. Sehr schön. Der Stuck-Check scheint funktioniert zu haben. Ich meine einfach halt das Rennen beenden. Dann kommt das gut. Nee, das kommt nicht gut. Jekyll hat ein Problem. Jekyll ist nicht mehr in der Lobby drin. Der scheint einen Disconnect zu haben. Ja, Jekyll ist raus. Ja, das kommt nicht gut. Nun ist Jekyll raus. Ja, bei ihm ist das Game abgestürzt. Na, das wird lustig. Es wäre sehr, sehr schade, wenn es DLL treffen würde und sie deshalb nicht starten könnten. Das wäre fatal, das wäre auch sehr fatal für das Finale. Wir hätten gehofft, dass hier ein schöner Kampf stattfindet zwischen der ARC und dem DLL. Also hoffentlich gibt es bei Jekyll nur dieses Game-Absturz und ansonsten nichts. Also Jekyll ist bereits wieder da. Und hoffen wir mal, dass hier alles gut geht. Also, Jekyll muss noch rein. Es muss noch auf P1 gesetzt werden. Und danach hoffentlich läuft es hier mit dem Spiel. Enough is enough. Günther Steiner. Steiner top of a liner. Could grind and never go on liner. Günther is back in business, always has to pose for pictures. Also, kommt Leute, das muss doch gehen. Wir müssen doch noch heute fertig werden irgendwie. Also, komm schon, Jackal. Du darfst hier nicht aus der Lobby fliegen. Es muss einen schönen Kampf zwischen der DLL und der ARC geben. Wäre doch so schade. Wäre wirklich sau schade, wenn es nicht klappen würde mit diesem Kampf. Mann ist wieder draußen. Tell him he doesn't fuck smash my door. Yeah, Jackal, don't fuck smash his door. Günther won't be pleased if you fuck smash his door. So, what's the situation here? Last try, no restart. As I said multiple times, DLL and ARC are 30 seconds apart. Alex is the favorite for the stint. He has blistering pace. And again, they need to close a gap of 30 seconds that DLL has an advantage of. Then there's another 30 seconds advantage to RRC1. I don't think RRC will fight for the win, but hopefully a podium would be great, especially after the endeavors we had. I mean, the bug in the quali, so we couldn't take part in the qualifying. So the first stint was catching up, plus we had a penalty because Top Racer had to rejoin. But in the end, only 60 seconds behind DLL, 30 seconds behind RC1. Could be worse. Okay, now the last stint has started. We have no bugs, so it seems. So we can have a great fight here. ARC already closing in on DLL. Switch the map here. Can I switch the map? Can I somehow switch anything here? No. Hey, Alex is already on the back of Jackal, tries to make him nervous. Nice, looks good. All go. Good exit. If you plan it correctly, you can overtake here. But it seems Jackal has had a really good exit out of this corner. Anyway, Alex is trying it. No, he's not. He's doing the waiting game at the moment. No, you can't pass on the outside here. But maybe here in the braking zone? No. We have comrades here behind. He tries to defend against Inman. Inman on the other hand is really fast. We saw that in the first stint. He was able to go away. Discord, please. What's wrong with Discord? Du musst einmal raus aus der Beobachtung und dann wieder rein, dann kannst du auch die Ansichten wieder. Einmal raus aus der Beobachtung. Okay. Ja, jetzt haben wir leider nicht gesehen, wie Alex an Jekyll vorbeigekommen ist, weil ich da offenbar noch etwas ändern wollte. Papa Joe, ich glaube, du hast da was falsch verstanden. Ich wollte eigentlich nur hier eine andere Map anzeigen, nicht die Streckenkarte, sondern vielleicht die komplette Karte hier. Entschuldigung, falls ich da nicht klar genug ausgedrückt habe. Naja, anyway. Jekyll ist jetzt auf Platz 2 zurückgefahren, das ist nicht so tragisch, er darf jetzt einfach keine 30 Sekunden Rückstand auffassen. Das ist jetzt momentan sein größter Job, den er da zu erledigen hat, einfach die Gap zu Alex nicht zu groß werden lassen. Währenddessen Comrade versucht Inman hinter sich zu halten. Vorerst geht das. Aber ich glaube, Inman wird da auf die Dauer mal vorbeigehen. Aber vorerst, Comrade geht da weit raus. Da muss er ein bisschen vom Gas gehen. Jetzt kommt Inman ziemlich easy vorbei. Kann auch später bremsen. Jo, vorbei. Damit kommen wir nur noch auf Platz 4. Nein, nur noch. Für die Schlusszeichen nur noch. Jekyll kann den Rückstand auf Alex klein halten. Aber Inman ist auf dem Vormarsch. Ja, hier haben wir die Rückstände. DLL hat 31 Sekunden Vorsprung auf ARC2, also 31 Sekunden, die Alex hier gut machen muss, und 54 Sekunden Vorsprung auf RRC. ARC2 ist fast schon 2 Minuten hinter RRC1. Dann haben wir CO10 mit der 67, F1R mit der 66, CO10 mit der 68, F1R mit der 77, die Night Shift League, dann RC2 auf Platz 10, dann haben wir PPL auf Platz 11 und F1R mit 1984 auf Platz 12. Und zu guter Letzt haben wir noch die Endurance Group auf Platz 13. So, Jekyll bleibt in Contention, bleibt einigermaßen nahe dran. Geht weit raus und das macht Inman ebenso. 1,54,3, das ist eine starke Zeit, aber dann schaut man auf Alex. Und der ist noch mal ein gutes Stück schneller. Macht euch mal lauter oder spiel leiser. Okay. muss ich dann mal schauen. Da müsste ich mich, glaube ich, ein bisschen lauter stellen. Oder das Spiel hat... Müsste ich wahrscheinlich in der Übertragung da mal schauen. Naja, egal, wir schauen jetzt mal hier weiter. Inman auf der Innenseite versucht an Jekyll vorbeizukommen und schafft es. Ja, schafft es auch. Kleine Berührung hier. Jekyll muss da etwas weitergehen. Da hinten noch ein Zweikampf mit Olaf und Knippchen. Knippchen rechts zieht vorbei. Racing Gamer vor Veteraner. Veteraner fährt auch 2 Stints hintereinander. Das ist eigentlich nicht so geplant, aber lassen wir jetzt einfach mal so. Ich mag die Spielgeräusche, ich finde es gut, dass man die Autos auch hört. Ja, bin ich denn so leise? Hört man mich denn nicht? Nicht verständlich. Muss ich tatsächlich lauter machen? Nein, alles gut. Okay. Shishi-Man auf der 11 hat momentan auch keinen Kampf zu bestreiten. Monschke auf der 12, dann Willmann auf der 13. Währenddessen Alex 3,5 Sekunden vor Inman und der ist eine halbe Sekunde vor Jekyll. Und Jekyll seinerseits muss aufpassen, dass Comrade ihn nicht schnappt. Ja, Verwalten ist deutlich schwieriger, als es sich anhört. Das kann ich euch sagen. Aber Alex selber muss natürlich jetzt auch Vollgas geben. Der darf absolut keinen Fehler machen, der muss das absolut perfekte Rennen fahren, wenn er eine Chance auf, wenn sein Team noch eine Chance auf den Sieg haben möchte. Und zu Jekyll, ja, der kann sich da ein paar Fehler leisten, aber auch nicht zu viele. Jetzt wird er hier aufgehalten von Inman. Comrade auf der Außenseite. Starkes Manöver. Oh. Jekyll versucht auf der Außenseite vorbeizugehen, aber Comrade macht hier gute Blockarbeit und damit für Jekyll natürlich läuft das gerade nicht so gut. Naja, der Sieg ist immer noch greifbar. Zu 6 Sekunden. Ich muss halt einfach aufpassen, dass es seine Reifen nicht zu sehr strapaziert, aber wenn man hier mal auf Alex schaut, dessen Reifen sehen jetzt nicht so viel schlechter aus. Der fährt also schnell und reifenschonend, auch wenn er hier gerade wie wild herumdriftet. Aber 1,53,9, 1,53,9, 1,54,0, 1,54,3 ist kaum zu unterbieten. 5 Sekunden Vorsprung auf Inman, dann Conrad und dann kommt Jekyll, der wird schon bald von Knippchen angegriffen. Knippchen ebenfalls einen relativ guten Reifen schon. Hat er in Suzuka gezeigt. Ich glaube, du hast einfach eine tiefe Stimme, die geht ein bisschen unter manchmal gegen die Geräusche. Na gut. Das kann schon sein. Ich habe von vielen Leuten schon gehört, dass meine Stimme einigermaßen tief ist. Naja, sei es drum, weiter geht's. Knippchen mit einem guten Ausgang aus der Kurve. Ich denke nicht, dass er hier schon einen Angriff wagen wird. Der wird es erst später tun, wenn überhaupt. Bleibt aber jetzt mal schön hinter. Oh, Jekyll mit dem Fehler. Und Knippchen ist vorbei, jetzt muss Jekyll hier... Entschuldigung, jetzt muss Jekyll hier auf die Auslaufzone gehen. Es ist nur noch P5 für Jekyll. 7,5 Sekunden, fast 8. Hinter Halleck. Das läuft gerade überhaupt nicht gut für ihn. Sonst noch gerade ein Kampf. Ja, hier. Mani verteidigt gegen Shishiman. Shishiman auf der Innenseite. Versucht sich vorbeizuschieben. Mit dem kleinen Alpha. Schau sich mal an, wie kurz dieses Auto ist und wie klein gegenüber dem FT1. Der FT1 ist auch nicht gerade ein großes Auto hier. Aber Shishiman kann die Innenseite beanspruchen und geht vorerst vorbei. Mani wird hier schon einen Angriff wagen. Nein, noch nicht. Aber er hat natürlich den viel besseren Topspeed als Shishiman. Wenn Riel also gut aus dieser Passage rauskommt, und das sieht so aus, dann wird der Shishiman locker angreifen können. Ob Überholen schon drin steht, das weiß ich nicht. Allerdings, er schaut schon nach rechts aus. Ja, viel schneller auf der Geraden als Shishi. Aber Shishi extrem spät auf der Bremse. Versucht auf der Außenseite. Nee. Muss zurückstecken. Sonst wäre er rausgeschoben worden. Geil, Knippchen. Hardfights everywhere. Ja, ich muss ein bisschen alles zeigen. Das ist ja auch mein Job hier. Weiterhin dran an Mani, hinter sich hat der Monschk. Wenn man den Reifenverschleiß anschaut, gegenüber Mani ist er auf jeden Fall besser mit den Vorderreifen. Mani hier mit der Kampflinie. Monschk versucht jetzt hier noch seine Chance zu nutzen, konnte es aber nicht tun. Von daher Shishi weiterhin im Angriffsmodus gegenüber Mani. Kommt gut aus dieser Passage raus, aber hat einfach kein Speed hier. Aber vielleicht kann sie den Windschatten gut nutzen. Gut, weiter hier. Ich werde jetzt mal versuchen, auf Englisch zu wechseln. Now Mani on the defensive line. Shishi with a good exit, but now brakes a bit earlier than normal. I look away for a few minutes and Alex has run away already. Yeah, typical Alex thing. Just really good. He's a really good driver, gotta say. Gigi on the outside, that has not gone well. He now gets attacked by Monschk. But at least for this corner can hold position. Also has a good exit out of here. Monschk much faster and straight. Locking up by Shishi, but he can still defend, at least from Monschk. No overtake here. Maybe now. No, but he has a look on the inside. Mani again, defensive. Gigi with a late maneuver, but Mani is holding line, is defensive again. NSL obviously... Oh. NSL obviously fighting for position instead of time. Now that was critical. Now Gigi blocks the inside. Mani tries to go from the outside and nearly gets interlocked with Monchk and Gigi, but luckily nothing happened. Now Knipchen has gone past Comrade and Alex is in the pits. Alex has gone into the pits. Whoa! Oi! Knipchen wanted to stay outside, and obviously it seems that Inman also wanted to pit, and that has led to a misunderstanding. Ai. Stark Knipchen. Somebody pushed Inman into the wall. I wouldn't say it was pushed into the wall, but Inman really tried to go into the pits, but Knipchen wanted to stay outside. I think that was a misunderstanding. Anyway, where has Alex come out? He is behind Olaf, but still in front of Slim Jesus. Yeah, not intentionally, of course, you're right. Comrade, very strong, holding his position. I now feel like Comfy is pronouncing it wrong. What do I pronounce wrong? Shisha Man? Yeah, probably. It is a trend throughout all the DES that they call Shisha Man the Shisha Man. Shishi instead of Shisha. Anyway, looking at Alex. Is he already going for the move? No, not yet. But Olaf is going to the pit anyway. Now Jekyll. His tires are still pretty good. Knipchen's tires are also pretty good. So no problems here, but Alex already closing in. Now this is going to be crucial. Alex already is on the fastest lap, but I don't think he will go for the fastest lap because he has traffic. We now need to overtake Jekyll as soon as possible. He's pushing Jekyll, really trying to find a way past him. At the same time, Comrade on the outside with a drift. Aye. That wasn't supposed to happen. And Alex says thank you. I'm gonna take this position. Alex pushing Knipchen, but I think he will also get into the pits. Our dear F1 hard driver. Yes, indeed, he's going into the pits. And Jekyll tries to stay outside. He tries to do the tree stopping, as it seems. Well, if he does it correctly, then it is the fastest strategy. On the other hand, it's an extremely risky and dangerous strategy. The problem is, if the tires are used too much, you will only lose time. In fact, so much time that the fourth stop is faster. This is something that Comrade and Top both were able to pull off. But can Jekyll pull it off? Can Jekyll pull this strategy off? This remains to be seen. You were also able to pull it off, Comfy. Yeah. Just about. I could have done it better. I have done it better already in training races, but unfortunately I couldn't really pull it off here. Jekyll is losing a lot of time. Now he's going into the pits. Then Jesus also needs to pit now. Inman stays out. Knippchen stays out, and Comrade has lost a lot of time. And Comrade just comes out in front of Jekyll. Now for Jekyll this is very, very counterproductive. That's the last thing he needed. He's now 24 seconds behind Alex. And if Alex continues to pull off into the distance at this rate, he will save the victory for ARC. Gotta say, it's very fun to commentate this race. Should do it more often. I should also try to commentate in English more often. Can't hurt the language. Can't hurt my skills. COC also pulling off a great pace, especially Olaf. He was the one with the connection problems at the beginning, but now he's doing a really great job. Pitted in lap 10 and was able to do an undercut against his direct competition, Comrade and Jekyll. But again, Comrade and Jekyll, they have a different race, they have a different goal. For RC it is to save P3, which should be highly possible. And for DLL, it's victory. It's the fight for victory. How far behind is Inman's team from prior races? Why does he have to finish ahead? Who does he have to finish ahead? And by how much to take second? That's a good question. Inman probably. Inman has 2 minutes and 41 seconds gap to P1 to DLL. And to P3 it's already near 2 minutes. I think it's 1:47. So to answer your question, Elondin Dip, he needs to finish a lap in front. And all in all, I think this is pretty ridiculous. But ARC2 seems to be on course for a win. Yeah, it looks pretty good. If Alex can keep the pace up. Well, he answers with 53.3, then 53.6, then 53.8. I guess he can keep up his pace. It's 26.5 seconds now for Jekyll. Five seconds more. And then Alex is in front again. And just saying, Alex needed to gain 50 seconds on this entire race. 20 because of the extra pit stop due to strategy. 30 because of the deficit we had. So at the moment Alex is halfway there, and we're not close to halfway through the race. At this rate he'll make it. Yeah, at this rate he'll probably make it. But let's wait. Anything can happen in motorsports, and usually it does. To citate an all-time great, the late Murray Walker. Okay, where might we have a good battle? If we look at the racing map, it's P5 and P6. Nowhere else. Or at least the gaps are bigger. Comrade just drove 154s, 154 private just now, his personal best lap of this race. But Jekyll is even faster with a 154.2. Amazing performance for sure, but yes, still an hour to go. Yes, still an hour to go. Slim Jesus is 7th, then we have Shisha Man in 8th, 3 seconds in front of Mani, then Racing Gamer in P10. Yeah, PPL was also very unlucky. They couldn't participate in Stint 4. So they lost a lot of time in the Stint, unfortunately. Now, because Jekyll had a talk about it, we can also look at the livery now. As you can see, it's a blue livery, it's on grey accents. In my opinion, it's a beautiful livery. I like it much. And yeah, I'll say PPL, very fair league. It's always a joy to have them in DDS races. Always polite, always understanding. Good for battles. It's great to have them here. Is Jekyll happy to sit behind Comrade to fuel save? Or will he have better pace in clean air ahead of him? Well, I guess he would be faster if he wouldn't be behind Comrade. And Toyota TF1 is a car that uses more fuel than the RX Vision. But on the flip side, the FT1 is slightly faster than the RX Vision. And now Jekyll with a really good exit out of these corners, out of these fast corners. I think he will place an attack now. But Comrade is closing, is defending on the right side. And Jekyll, no, he has to settle. He can't overtake now. Comrade closed the door. What we need to say, this is a really strong stint here. Everyone is going extremely fast, and still a 27-second gap to P1. It's not like the others are slow, it's just that Alex is ridiculously fast. Alex still driving in the 154s, but we can see that he loses time gradually. .1 seconds behind his personal best time, which will still result in the 154. But I think he needs to go one lap further. But he already goes into the pits. Inman 17 seconds behind Alex. And Inman already was very strong. But it seems his front tires already are losing grip. He also goes into the pits now. Knipchen is on a 3-stopper. He will stay outside and just about be in front of Alex. And Jekyll has to fight Olaf and is in front of him. That's exactly what he needed. To be in front of Olaf, but on the flip side, Olaf can still fight and then cause Jekyll to lose time. Alex already on Knipchen's rear. Let's view the cockpit view. Already went for the outside view, for the inside, sorry. Late on the brakes. and goes ahead. And with this, ARC is leading again. Alex is in front again. My God, he's on the gas so early in that corner. Yeah, that's true. That's some incredible talent you have in ARC. In ARC, I mean. Comrade sitting in P3, a second ahead of Jekyll, who can miraculously open a gap to Olaf. Now could we have a battle? Let's look at the back. We have the endurance group. Obviously Riemann had an accident, must have been in lap 17, and he has front and right wheel damage. Also drives with traction control. Most of the times the guys who drive with traction control are slower than the ones who drive without, but a good example that you can be fast even with traction control is Heli-Power. Heli-Power at many races where he was driving with TC, probably only on one, but he was driving with TC and still smoked everyone else on the track. Now let's look at Verderraner. His tires already are pretty used, even though he seems to have pitted in lap 9, I guess. Yeah, must have been lap 9. So his tires are 11 laps old. Oh, little mistake from Verderraner. That's not what he needed. Luckily, he has no damage. What has happened to Olaf? Goes into the pits again. I thought he already was in the pits. Never mind. Obviously he wasn't. Oh wait, or he was already in front. Yeah, but we're 2 laps further. I want to know the rate at which he's pulling away to inform Alex. Jekyll is now 10 seconds, or nearly 11, behind Alex. And Alex has pitted a few laps ago. So yeah, I think he's pulling away 53.3, 53.6 against 55.4, 55.1, 1.5 seconds a lap. I'm in a party with both Alex and Inman at the moment. Oh, okay. So you're probably the information transmitter. Jekyll is staying out. I think he wants to make the 3-stop work like RC does. And Jekyll is doing a good job. However, Comrade is in front of him, has less fuel, probably needs to go for less fuel. But I think Jackal isn't too sad to be behind Conrad because he can use the slipstream, plus save some fuel, save some tires. Maybe not save tires, but at least fuel. Is Jekyll trying an overtake against Conrad? No. He stays behind him. Probably will do for one more lap. And a little mistake of Jekyll. He touches the dirt and loses momentum. He lost pit on lap 12. Was it lap 12? Yeah, probably lap 12, yes. Probably was lap 12. Nearly 15 seconds gap now to Alex. .56.4 the last lap, while Alex did the 53.6, so 3 seconds faster. He's pulling away at an astonishing rate. Knipchen 9 seconds behind Alex, then Conrad 15 seconds, Jackal 16 seconds, Inman 20 seconds behind Alex, Slim Jesus 26, and needs to pit and drives with traction control, but he's driving very consistently. 54, 54, 55, 56. Yeah, very consistent. Good drive of Slim Jesus. Or Slim Jesus, to pronounce it. Yeah, 47 laps are expected. Probably will also happen. It has happened in every race so far, even though I think Stint 5 probably was one of those races where it was very close to hit 47 laps compared to others. Olaf 38 seconds behind Alex. Then we have PPL with Racing Game 41 seconds, Monsk 49 seconds or so behind Alex, then Mani 57 seconds, Shishi 59 seconds, Bart has just pitted as it seems, then Werderaner 137, Fehmarn 149, he will soon be lapped. Now Alex 18 seconds in front of Jekyll. Yeah, that's half the work done in half the time. If he continues like this and doesn't do any mistake, he could turn the tables. Conrad also went into the pits, now fighting Racing Gamer. Probably has gone past him, and I'm sorry that I can't do a replay of it. I'm on the controller, so yeah, I can't do that, because to activate the replays you as much as I heard, you need a keyboard for the PS4, and I don't have that. Comrade being very consistent, 154, 155, the 22nd lap was in 156. Slight loss of time, but not that much. Now Jekyll's in the pits with 7 liters of fuel left. Now let's see where he comes out. And how much will he fill up his tank? $70 liters. That's more than enough to do 12 laps. But Comrade has gone in front by 3 seconds. The Mazda uses less fuel, so he doesn't have to stand as long as Jekyll does. Plus the undercut, of course, helped a lot. When we look at Olaf, he probably is on a 4-stopper. Went into the pit at lap 20. Probably will do at lap 29 and lap 38, I guess. Then we have Knipchen. He's going at a very good pace. How far is Jekyll from the lead now? Jekyll was 47 seconds behind Alex, but needs to pit less often. Only needs to pit once again. And we don't even know if he can go 47 laps or 46. But at the moment, yeah, doesn't look too bad for our ARC. Could be the lucky day. We even have an ARC double lead at the moment. Inman being 22 seconds behind Alex. Okay, the order now is Alex, Inman, Knipchen, Olaf, Comrade, Jekyll 4 seconds behind, then Slim Jesus in 7th position, Mani in 8th position, Shishinen in 9th position. He also seems to be on a 3-stopper, whereas Mani is on a 2-stopper. Then Racing Gamer also on a 3-stop as it seems. Monch also going for a 3-stop. Verdraner, he seems to rather go 4-stop. And Wehmann also 4-stop, I guess. Also had damage in the last few laps, so lost a bit of ground. Is the only guy that's already lapped by Alex. Alex pit will be slightly shorter though, with less fuel needed. Yeah, that's possible. I think you can go until lap 28. The fuel is just enough to last this long. If you compare it to Jekyll, he's going a good pace. 154.7. But even this lap, on fresh tires, was slower than Halleck's lap before. just tells us how much ahead Alex is compared to everyone else. This ridiculous pace that he has. Yeah, but Jekyll's last pit stop will be very short as well. Very short, yeah. It will be short, but not that much shorter. I mean, firstly, he drives an FT1, he uses a bit more fuel anyway, and secondly, he only goes for a 3-stop, so he has to refuel more. At least more than Alex. But let's see how much time he can make up. I think a pit stop is about 25 seconds. But if Alex continues to go this ridiculous pace, he will still land in front of Jekyll, and by a lot of time. Inman having much more trouble with his front tires, is already losing 2 seconds, exactly 2 seconds. In his 8th or 9th fast lap. Already lost half a second in this sector alone. By the way, the Lexus looks really great. Has a great design. I like the color combination of white, orange, anthracite, or if you want to call it grey, I call it anthracite, and green. It is a cool combination, it looks really well. Now I think Alex will go into the pits. He needs to, he has no fuel. Still driving 154s, which I was able to barely drive within a stint, let alone in 10 laps. Refuels a bit, whereas Inman also went into pits and is already so much behind Alex that he would have come out in front of Inman if he hadn't pitted, even if he hadn't pitted. Jekyll, here we have him. Now 23 seconds behind Alex. Yeah, that's 2/3 of the job done now. And both need to pit once again. But Alex has fresh tires now, so he can really exploit with fresh rubber and go for a great gap. Go for a great gap. Sorry for the mispronunciation. I think you can quite hear that English is not my mother language. It's not my first language. Actually, it's Swiss German. And as a second language, if you can call it that, it's German. Anyway, Knipchen here also doing a great job with his stint. Only 12 seconds behind Alex, and he's going for a 3-stopper. And with that, he is about 10 seconds in front of Conrad. We are not quite It's more 9 seconds than 10, but it's still quite a dramatic gap. Now Olaf goes into the pits. He will probably be no match at the end of the race against Comrade, because Comrade only needs to pit once more. And Olaf, after this pit stop, needs to pit once again. Unless he wants to drive 16 laps with one set of tires, but I really doubt that this will be a good idea. Well, Comrade doing 154s constantly, even in his 6th lap after the pit stop, still going for a 154. Okay, 7 tenths lost now, but Jekyll lost even more and is attacked by Inman. Inman goes past without any troubles. It seems like Jekyll even let him through anyway, because they're on different strategies. But yeah, it's 27 seconds, and as it stands now, I really doubt that DLL can defend the gap they have. If Alex doesn't crash, and I hope he doesn't, it's unfair to wish someone to crash. It should never happen. And Inman with a mistake only lost 2 tenths in this lap, but it seems he was going for a personal fastest lap. Well, that's unfortunate. It didn't help for now. And Wehmann left the lobby. Oh no! What a pity. Damn, I jinxed it, sorry. Knipchen and Comrade both very strong as well. Also will be interesting to see anyone fighting to come through. Yeah, as I said, Knipchen, very good performance of him. And has great tire conservation, tire usage, compared to Comrade, which is only slightly better. "24 seconds behind Alex. And now it's probably 28 seconds for Jekyll. Oh, okay. That's not nice. TG in the last race sadly had to disconnect. Yeah, that's sad. But all in all, well fought. Good performance by TG. And it was an honor to have you in the race. Hope to see you in the future races as well. And maybe with a bit more luck would be great. Okay, now let's look if we have any fights here, or just let us go through the grid. We have Alex still going strong pace-wise. 53.4, 54.4. Okay, that lap wasn't Harlech standards, I'd say it's still a bloody fast lap. 154.4. But it's not Harlech standard. Then Knipchen with 16 seconds apart. 9 seconds drift. We have Comrade. Inman is gaining on Comrade. A second per lap or so. And not even that much in this last lap. But Inman is on a personal best. Only 2 thousandths of a second shy. May improve his lap time. But yeah, it seems the RCF, even though I have mad respect for them that they can make the car be that quick, it doesn't last that long with the fronts and therefore doesn't last that long in race times. But Inman, as I said, strong pace now, needs to go past Comrade sooner or later. Jekyll 31 seconds adrift, and that's now critical. That's now the critical value. With these 31 seconds he will fall, DLL will fall back behind ARC, but this is absolute madness. We are driving 9 hours of a race, and in the very last stint it will still be decided who wins and who will be second. That's really strong. And as I said, it's not even the case that Jekyll or so is going slow. No, he's absolutely not. He's going pretty fast. He's pretty consistent. He's fast. He's consistent. He's looking well after his tires. He's looking well after fuel. But it's no use. Alex is just so fast. He's so extremely fast. Olaf 17 seconds behind DLL. At least in this stint. Then we have Racing Gamer, not a minute behind, nearly. Then we have the Shisha Man, this time I pronounced it right, Rufus. I actually read the comments now. Inman now directly behind Comrade. Yeah, let's look. Yes! True, he is behind the Comrade, even goes for the pass now, but Comrade with the better line. Inman has to settle down. He has to wait for the next chance. We'll probably overtake Comrade sooner or later in the next lap, but Comrade now needs to go one more lap, and after that he needs to refuel one last time. Yes, ARC later on the brakes, less hard on the brakes. Can overtake Comrade. And now we have ARC in first and third. Now where do we have a battle? Slim Jesus against Shishiman. Well, Shishiman goes into the pits and Slim Jesus already was in the pits. Thing is, does Slim Jesus really want to drive 13 laps on the softs? I don't know. Seems like a rather risky strategy. Runner also in the pits. Oh, his tires are pretty used. To not say they're fucked. Alex already lapping. Still goes 53s, 54s. Probably needs to pit in lap 37 or 38. "21 minutes left and he already is in lap 36. At this time I probably was in the pits in lap 35. Now Comrade in the pits. And he is behind Jackal. Jackal with the strategic master stroke was able to overtake Comrade. He's sitting 58 seconds behind Alex. Now that was a good strategy, but Jackal is very low on fuel. Will it last until the end? Or does he need to pit again? Well, but for now Jackal has good cards. He is in front of Comrade and can relax a bit. So, do we have any battles on there? We have Monsk that gets lapped by Alex. No, we don't have any fights going on except Jackal and Comrade maybe. That's going to be hard. It's going to be very hard. That good of an exit. Comrade now can gain a bit of time. Jackal, the two great corners, can open up a gap to Comrade a bit. While we now look at Alex, which probably needs to go into the pits in this lap, and if not, at least in the very next. 34 seconds in front of Inman. That's on a different planet. That really is on a different planet. Now he's going to lose about 25 seconds or so in the pits. Maybe 30. Don't even think that. Probably lose less time. Now refueling. A bit less than normal. It's only 50 liters. That should last for 11 laps. Now Inman also in the pits for the very last time. Knipchen is going past. Olaf is going past. Jackal is going past. But not Comrade. Well, at least for a short amount of time he goes past him. Inman, of course, with better tires and better top speed, will try to overtake him as soon as possible. And now we have Jackal with a 34 seconds gap. That's enough for Alex. At the moment, ARC2 is winning it. Inman now past Comrade. That had to happen sometime. It's the Mises 10 seconds behind Comrade. Already was in the pits. Maybe also needs to go once more. Don't think the fuel could last. Oh well, I think it can last for 8 laps. Well, PPLG and RC2 both are in the pits, so there won't happen anything more, I guess. Olaf is pitted now, 58 seconds behind Alex, and yeah, Alex 27 seconds in front of Knipchen. And another 8.5 seconds in front of Jackal. Now Inman is closing on Jackal. If Inman goes by Jackal at the latest point there, it will probably be over. Not that Inman will block Jackal in any way. I don't think ARC will do that, and also they will look for their own result. Basically, if Inman goes past Jackal, then Jackal really can forget it. It's quite refreshing to see that the lead battle will finish in 10 to 15 seconds, in the 10 to 15 seconds gap. So really not that much of a gap. Keep on Inman if he's catching Jekyll quick. Yeah, 6/10 now, gaining on him, and even en route for a fast lap maybe, if he can use the slipstream well. It could at least be a personal best. Then his personal best lap at 1:53.898. Was für ein starkes Rennen von Knippchen. Ja, absolut. Fällt eine sehr, sehr gute Performance. Könnte da in dem Stint auf P2 abschließen, denke ich. Ist genauso wie Jekyll und Comrade auch auf der 3-Stopp-Strategie, aber fühlt sie wirklich sehr, sehr gut durch. Und jetzt habe ich gemerkt, bin ich nach langer Zeit mal wieder auf Deutsch gewechselt. Ja, sollte es auch mal geben. Warum nicht? Go F1R, go Knippchen. Ja, wie gesagt, Knippchen, sehr guten Job, ist 9 Sekunden vor Inman. Also wirklich sehr gute Arbeit. Hätte er auch im ersten Stint, wo er gefahren ist, glaube ich, geschafft. Hat ab und dann leider mich ein bisschen berührt, hat mich da rausgeschoben von der Strecke, hat dann etwas gewartet und dann Position verloren. But Inman is gaining a lot. Seems like a second per lap at the moment. Another 1 second in front of Jekyll, and Jekyll now 39 seconds behind Alex. Yeah, it's only 8 seconds difference between P1 and P2 at the moment. And not even a minute to not even a minute to RC. Or about a minute for RC. Yeah, could also be about a minute. Because Jekyll is in front of Comrade by about a second, 2 seconds, and Alex only gains 8 more seconds or so, maybe 10 or 12 at the end of the race. So yeah, maybe it could be a minute, maybe it is less. We'll see. Okay, where could we have a battle? We have Comrades closing on Jekyll a bit. We have Slim Yeezus 13 seconds behind Comrade. We have Olaf 7 seconds behind Yeezus. We have Racing Gamer 8 seconds behind Olaf. We have Shishiman 14 seconds behind BPL. Then Mani 11.5 seconds behind Gigi. Monsk 17.5 seconds behind Mani and Veteraner. Another third, 12.5 seconds behind Monsk. Monsk now has to follow the blue flags and let Alex pass. F1 has a very fair league, they will probably do it about now. Now Monsk through to Alex, very fair done, very good. Josh is full sweat mode right now. He's set on catching Knipchen. We'll see what magic trick he's trying to pull off. Yeah, he's gaining a bit, but not too much. Whereas Jekyll is 2 seconds in front of Comrade. Not much by any mean. I think the top 4 will reach 27 laps. 47, sorry. I think the top, now even the top 5 will reach 47 laps. What lap times is Knipchen doing right now? Knipchen is going 154, 155, very stable. So yeah, good lap times of him. And right now he is on a... yeah. He loses a second now, but that's not too much. Alex 32.5 seconds in front of Knipchen and 42 seconds in front of Jekyll. But yeah, 4 more laps and then it's over. Then the 9-hour race in Lago Maggiore will be done, will be finished, and we will have a winner. Sorry, touched my wheel, the microphone, wasn't supposed to happen, sorry about that. No, we don't have a fight going on. The only possible future fight that could come in motion would be Jekyll against Comrade. Because Comrade is gaining a lot of time. Yeah, haha, would have been a miracle, want to tell the grandkids. Jekyll and Comrade only 1 second, the difference. Now in DRS distance. Hola Benjit. Don't know how to pronounce it, but welcome to the stream. We're in the final 4 minutes of the RC Stint. Sorry. We're in the last 4 minutes of the Digital Endurance Series 9-hour Lago Maggiore race. Yeah, I think Ben, as you said, is probably the easiest to pronounce. And probably not wrong. it's really showing some heroics. Gotta say that. Maybe we need to ban Alex in competing in future races because it's just too good. There's Haskell's open Stavos. Yeah. Maybe a more or less private conversation that I don't need to follow. I think we may now switch to the leader. Alex, monstrous pace. Nobody could catch him today. Nobody could catch him in the qualifying race. It's really going great pace. Absolutely astonishing. I mean, my best lap here was a 1:54.0 and that was, yeah, it also was on short fuel runs. But this is still being so fast. I mean, 4 times in a row in the 153s. Then 154, 154, 154. Still in a lap time that is absolutely astonishing. Lap times that I could do only when I pushed it everything. And now going for a 154.7 or 154.8, I guess. We'll see. But for him it will easily be a 47th lap with almost a minute to go. Yeah, was a 10th behind as it seems. I thought 154.7, 154.8, it was 154.9. Not that much apart, but yeah. Next going over the line will be Knipchen. Then we have Inman, Jackal and Comrade still fighting. They will easily go over the line and do a 47th lap. This probably won't be counting for Olaf though. No. Olaf will be the first to finish the race and finish the 9-hour race. Congratulations to COC. Well done. Slim Jesus also comes over the line with no fuel left in the tank. Lost a few seconds. Shishi Man with a consistent last stint finishes in P9 of the race. Then we have Mani. Goes for a 157 the last lap, but now he switched to Alex as he comes over the line to finish in first and probably win this race. So I think ARC2 has won the thing with about 17 seconds in front of DLL and about a minute in front of RRC. probably a bit more than a minute, but not that much. Knipchen finishes a good effort for F1R on the second place, then Inman third. Jekyll finishes a P4 in this second. And yeah, it's 49.675 seconds for RC1. Congratulations to ARC and especially to Alex. That was a great pace. Then I look at the race results so I can bring the last gaps to the chat so we can finish this. So 49.675. And for RC2 it's position 9. And now I need to collect my smartphone, because he probably wrote in the PSN chat. And it's .93 seconds. Okay, and with this the 9 hours of Maggiore has ended. We can of course wait until the results come in. At the moment, of course, the results still need to be finished, need to be written by everyone. Gotta say, thanks for streaming, Comfy. Yeah, it was a pleasure. I liked streaming it. I liked commentating the race, but now I'm tired, and I probably need some water because my voice, if I continue like this, it will be dying in a few minutes. Okay then. Yeah, of course I'm not Alex just left. Pity. I just wanted to invite Alex maybe for a conversation, but in this case it's not necessary. Again, congratulations to ARC. They are the probable winners of this race. Second probably will be DLL, and third will be RRC1. Good recovery drive from us, I guess. We started 14th down the grid because of a quali bug. Then Top Racer made a phenomenal first stint, where he climbed up 10 positions. In the second stint I was driving okay. Then I had a damage, engine failure due to no fault of my own. Still recovered in a good way. Then Comrade driving a great race, then Top winning another, then Top Racer in the fourth stint winning only 2 out of 6 races. So only, yeah, all other races were won by ARC except 2. The fourth stint was won by RRC, by Top Racer, and the fifth race was won by COC1 bei Team, wie hieß der nochmal? Bei Team Albertini. So yeah. Yeah, Albertini, right. I watched it. Yeah, as I said, I can't show you the gaps, unfortunately. So, yeah, I'll probably finish the stream now. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. I hope you had fun. And next time I hope Max will do the work again, but of course he had to be replaced due to his tedious internet problems. Top, ich mache auch Feierabend, vielen Dank, super gemacht. Dankeschön, Rufus. Jo. Dann bis zum nächsten Rennen. Das findet dann in Fuji statt. Wird, glaube ich, in 6 oder 7 Wochen sein. Bin mir nicht mehr ganz sicher. Müsste den Kalender anschauen. Aber eben, ich glaube, das wäre dann in 2 Wochen oder so. Nein, 2 Wochen. In 6, 7 Wochen oder so. Nun gut. Dann verabschiede ich mich. Hat Spaß gemacht. Und bis zum nächsten Mal. Tschüss.